Greetings fellow mech warriors. Today we're going to be doing some decals and showing you how to do that. This is going to be a quick handy dandy guide to doing decals. So real first, I got a little bit of water right here, and I've got some dirty Fed rats all glossed up and ready to go. Got them all painted up. They're gloss coated. This will help the process a lot, especially when you want your decals to look flat against all these armor panels. As you can see, fully glossed, fully painted, ready to go. So I've got 3 little Fed rat decals right here, and I'm going to take my knife and just kind of cut them further apart from each other. Nice little clean cuts. Now, as you can see, I am wearing a handy dandy little nitro glove, and you're going to see that this is going to be very, very helpful in the future. A, it helps prevent your hands getting cut when you're dealing with knives, and B, it's also going to help you deal with some of the separation on getting the paper away from the decal away from the paper. So we got them all cut up. We're going to just drop them in the water. Let them soak for a tiny little bit. If you want to speed it up a little bit, you can kind of push them down. Get them soaking a little bit better. So I like to take a little pair of tweezers so I can grab them a little bit better. Pull them out of the water, put them on your glove, use one finger and your tweezers to just separate them apart. And you'll see it's stuck to my thumb, but because it's got a knife, I've got the glove on, it won't stick to my hand. So we just take our knife, get nice and underneath it. I also like to flip it so I can see the way it's supposed to go. So again, getting your knife underneath it. We're going to take Mr. Rifleman, put our dirty little Fed rat symbol here, so we can proclaim our allegiance to the dirty Federated Commonwealth. And we're going to kind of move it around a little bit here to get it even. Now, take a brush that you hate or that you use for basing, a little bit of water on it, and just smooth it out. Make it nice and flush and get those air bubbles out. And we're just going to smooth it out real quick. Just like that. See, real fast, real perfect. Sits real flush. And we're going to do that again with this Thunderbolt. Because the Federated Commonwealth has to pervert all the good mechs. See, just like that, separated from paper, stuck on my finger. And get our knife underneath it. Try not to get it to bend. And now we're going to just put it right here, front and center. And we're going to reorient it just a little bit with our knife. Again, your gloss coat will protect your paint job from any knife wounds you might do to your paint job. So again, just a little tiny dab of water, just to smooth it out a little bit. There we go. Nice and smooth, nice and real quick. Little bit overhang right there. We need to smooth out just a little bit. nice and smooth. And it's all nice front and center. Looks nice and beautiful. And also gives any of your opponents a nice target to shoot at, where to hit you, because we need to be friendly to our friendly Draconis Combine opponents. And now for the fun part. So the Orion, brand new one, ride worthy of any Korinsky, is going to be right here, and it's going to have all of these armor panels that we're going to have to put it on top of. So we're just going to do the same process all over again. Remove from paper. Remove from paper. Separate from finger. And then we're going to orient it correctly, because as you see we got a little bit of bends here on the edges. Just place it. Watch as it moves around a little bit, and try not to get too frustrated about that. Again, little dab of water. Right there will help it go in a little bit. Now we got a little bit too much water on there, so what we're going to do is take our brush, dab off some of the water, get it a little bit more dry. And then we're just going to have to move the water a little bit away from the decal. And just kind of smooth out that water. Again, the gloss coat will totally protect your model from any of this water. And in about a few minutes, it'll just dry completely off. And see, it perfectly starts to move in with all of your armor paneling and all the cracks and crevices of your armor panels. Now, you can use a little product called Decal Set. Basically, it's just vinegar in a bottle. It'll help smooth all this out. You don't have to use this. The water method works just fine. So just want to take a little bitty bit in your brush and kind of move it onto your decal like so. It'll help melt it a little bit more into these armor cracks. And I've got a little bit too much, so this is why we wear gloves, because chemicals. And just kind of move it and let it get smooth again. And again, gloss coating is protecting your model from this vinegar, which could potentially harm your beautiful, beautiful paint jobs. And that, like that, is just decals in a nutshell. Now if you want to take it just a step further and make them really blend into your models, I've got some handy dandy hard coat or gloss coat. So what you want to do is just take a little bitty bit and just quickly apply it just a little bit to your decal. It'll help kill a little bit of that it'll help that shine blend into the rest of the gloss coat when it dries, because it'll be just as bright and shiny as the rest of your gloss coat. Just a tiny little bit just to go over it and make that shine blend straight in with the rest of your gloss coats. And then when that's dry, all you have to do is take your clear coat of choice, spray it real fast, and it'll all be blended in just fantastically and look just like everything else. But this is Mecha Squirrel Painting signing off for quick decals. You all have a good time, and remember, always shoot straight and trust your Draconis Combine friend, and never trust a Lao. Bye.